Our schedule on tour has been hectic, with many days of promotion for our single You. Even though this has been hard work, it's made us realise what it is about S Club 7 that we love.
The main bit we love about our job is to be able to get up on stage and perform live, but that is just literally about 2% of our job. The rest of it is doing promotion and travelling and whatever like that. So for us, this is doing what we want to do all the time anyway, but we just don't get a chance to do it that often.
Because we work with the dancers every single day, they know better than most how hard we work.
Now, S Club 7 have been fantastic because, you know, we come in the evening, we have jobs doing the show, but we forget, you know, they do a lot of promotions in the day, they do a hell of a lot promoting their new single before the show even starts. And then, you know, they're getting up at 6 in the morning, they're travelling back to London, then coming back to the gig and still giving the most amazing performance.
I have to say I'm very impressed that, you know, in the morning they had TV shows and then came to matinee, done the show in the evening, and the next day they had another TV show. I mean, it's amazing how they work. I couldn't do that.
I just don't know how they've done it, really. They are amazing because they've slept on buses and then they're there and then they're back and they're still performing and it's live every night. And I think they've done well, terrifically well.
The crowd begin to fill the arena for the last show and it's time to get ready. But the girls are finding it hard to take their vocal warm-up seriously. Across the corridor, the dancers are also getting ready, but they're not quite so happy.
Oh, very emotional. I am actually feeling quite emotional, but we're all going to love it. Just really enjoy it and just store it in our memory banks.
Okay.
Just cry at the end.
Bit sad, if I'm going to be totally honest, like end of the show, the last one, ain't going to see everyone no more. Still keep in contact with everyone, but it's cool. Just going to give 110% today and everyone's just going to do crazy stuff on stage today.
It's showtime and the dancers take their positions for the last time. As the drumming begins, the atmosphere backstage is amazing. Everyone has been feeling emotional about today, but as usual, the musicians can't help joking around. And the crowd seem equally in high spirits.
Oh, excited! Bless her, we're going to walk and do this!
We've been doing this for 5 years now, but in the beginning, you got to remember how much some of us wanted it, do you know what I mean? And now when you're there, sometimes you can't take it for granted, do you know what I mean? Because it could be there and gone tomorrow.
They enjoy it, you know, they live it, they're singing, they're dancing, they're doing everything what a person who wants to become a pop star or a singer or an actor or a dancer would want to be is on that stage. Jo is going out there like the rock and roll queen, you know, some of the positions she takes on stage, she's into it, she's really into it and she enjoys it and she's always been a singer and it's her natural forte, it's where she belongs. John has regressed vocally as well as performance, but he was always a good performer. He has that natural instinct in him, and he's got that training from his past that has travelled with him into his professional career. So he has progressed vocally humongously, where he sounds like an angel and sweats like one as well. Rachel is enjoying it, she's challenged by it, and she pushes herself to the limits, and I think she's come a long way, definitely.
Show me your colors, show me. Don't break this spell on me, please don't break my heart. Show me your colors, baby. Tell me who you really are.
Tina is a dancer, next dancer. I think with the dancers on the show, it has given her that enlightenment to what it was to her to dance in the first place. She sees other dancers behind her. She gets totally pushed. Paul is having a great time out there. I'm working him as I do. I push him as I do, you know. So he's hopefully learned that he has that youth inside of him where he can stay fit, he can be on the stage, he can do what everybody else does. So he's come a long way and he's definitely working hard.
I actually really like doing Good Times now. I've grown to love that song now. I've always loved that song. That's always been one of my favourites. But the routine, it really makes me laugh. We look really silly. We look so stupid.
Come on. Do you feel like the Seven Dwarfs marching off?
Yeah.
Like we should be in little pixie hats or something.
It's tradition on the last night of tours to play pranks on each other. So far, though, tonight, nothing seems to have happened. But if anything does, I'm determined to ignore it.
It always leads me.
S Club don't get to know what's going on. They get a feeling because of last tour. We had a gorilla come on when Rachel was singing a solo last time. But this time, so far, we've got a suitcase at the foot of John's piano when he's singing Long and Winding Road. He won't see it, and Paula, who's Priscilla's assistant on choreography, is going to come on and wheel the suitcase off right in the middle of his performance.
Despite the distraction, I just about managed to hold it together. And now with Paula and her suitcase out of the way, I've finished my solo.
Anyway, you'll never know.
But backstage, the next surprise is being plotted, involving all the production team who usually stay well hidden.
We've had a little prank, and Priscilla, the choreographer, and the producer and everyone, they're going to come on stage in outfits and all like wigs and whatever.
Go now, come on.
Hold up.
Come on, guys.
Normally during the dance section, the dancers dress up as if they're in a disco. But tonight, the stage is filled with everyone who's been involved with the tour. As we arrive on stage, it's a great surprise to see all of our friends dancing behind us, especially as the disco section is our favourite part of the show.
My favourite bit is the dance section with dance, 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 bring the house down. I like that bit.
Dance section, dance is, I think, definitely one of the band favourites.
It's like a really cool section, do you know what I mean? Disco. Come up on the DJ box, then we move down to the little dance routine, and everyone comes down, and then it's like, it's explosive.
The only song I've never been bored performing is Dance, Dance, Dance. Like I'm always like fully concentrating on that song because I absolutely love the dance routine's wicked. I love the track, and the audience just go mad for it. So yeah, that's definitely my favourite.
It's been very, very intense, but great, because great for our stamina. I don't think we'll ever be fitter than what we are now.